In this video we're just going to talk about the manual focus assist features in the Panasonic GH6. So the manual focus assist is something not everybody's going to use. A lot of people will they'll be using the kit lens, so you've got autofocus and everything you need there. It's really a use case for if maybe the focus isn't delivering what you need and you want to just set focus manually yourself, or maybe using a speed booster or vintage lens or something like that where focus isn't accessible to you, or autofocus isn't accessible to you, so you switch into manual focus. So what we need to do that, so we've got our dial here. We've covered this in another video, the focus dial, but if we just switch into MF, so manual focus, and switch the camera on, and then what we'll do is just jump into here. Let me just darken that a bit so you can actually see the screen properly. And then what you'll see is if we actually, let me turn that down a bit, that's easier as well. If we focus, you can see we've got this kind of focus magnification in the middle, and that's not really something that everybody likes. I mean, it's really useful because you can see I've got kind of focus peaking switched on, so I can see these little green dots are coming up just to tell me that I've hit focus. We do have the option of AF there, useful if like the camera's locked off and the subject's not moving, but less useful if you need to follow something, but it's there as an option. So if it's you've got your focus point set up right, you can focus using that as well. This kind of sits right in the middle of the screen, obviously, because it's trying to assist us with focus, so we can pull it to where our focus needs to be, and use it, but it's not kind of to everybody's taste to have that. The other option is so this one is called the sort of Pip Display focus, so it's just picture in picture. And the other option we've got is a full screen focus, so you can see that there if we click on it. I really like this one. It just, you can just quickly jump in, check your focus, and it sort of gives you a real degree of accuracy there. I'm a little bit underexposed on this, so focusing's not particularly easy, but you can you can jump in and out of that. But what we'll do is we'll just go into the menu and we'll quickly see how we can kind of customize this to a way that we would prefer. If you jump into the cog and then the second one down in the next menu, so it's AF, and at the top it says focus shutter, and we want the MF assist menu. So if we jump into that, we've got 4 options in here. So the first one is focus ring on, and essentially that's exactly what we've just looked at. So if we switch that off, now when we pull the focus ring, sorry, just a second. I didn't actually set that, sorry. If we switch that to off and then we turn it, you can see we've still got our focus on. It's telling us where our focus is at the bottom, and we can still focus, but it's just not giving us the magnification. So then if we come back and switch that on again, you can see we're back to our magnification. We can have full screen or picture in picture again, whichever we want. So if we go back into the menu, so that's what that top one does. If you don't like it when you pull the focus ring, say you just want to set your focus and then that's kind of it. You don't want to then be seeing the magnification the whole time while you're trying to manually focus or follow something. That is probably best to turn off. AF mode on is a slightly confusing menu option, because what it actually means is it's not really to do with the autofocus, it's to do with this button here. So when you're in manual focus and you hit that, it punches in the same way, so you've just got your picture in picture punching in. So rather than having to turn this, we can just press that button and it will do it. So you can really, if you wanted to not have the focus ring doing it, you could turn that one off and then have AF mode on. And also the other option is to switch this one on, so press joystick. It's that's obviously quite straightforward what it's saying. This is the joystick here. It's just saying you press on the joystick and it will bring in that focus assist menu. So you could have it to, remove the AF one, maybe turn the joystick on. There's a few customizable options there for it. And then this one, essentially, we've got access to picture-in-picture and full screen whenever we do focus, but this is just the one that comes up by default. So I've got it set to picture-in-picture, but if we set it to full, you can see we'll come back, I turn the focus ring, we're on full focus, and then we come back again, change it back to picture-in-picture, you can see that one comes up first. It can be a bit awkward to get to these buttons, so it's best to set the one that you want to use, really, as opposed to the other way around. You can also do things like, oops, sorry, that's the sensor on my camera. You can actually zoom in and then you can zoom in more into these as well. So, if you've got that running, or you've got, you can't actually see anything, it's so zoomed in, but you can actually zoom further into these and move around a bit as well. So it's there's quite a lot of nice options there, but it's just to get an understanding of how it shows up, and where you maybe want to assign it, if it's to the focus ring or it's to a physical button. It's really just sort of down to user preference, but it's good to know that the options are there. So hopefully that video's helped, and if it has, then give the video a like. If you want to see more GH6 content, then please subscribe to the channel.